grab a hand and come aboard. It's a special place called the... I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait here. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
At the beginning of the show, I like to take a little time to be emotionally present to my work partner, Zach. We're approaching 500 episodes of doing this show together.
500.
It's a lot to ask of two people.
500 hours
together.
Could be community service for some people, and some people would enjoy it. I enjoy it, so it's not like a community service for me. If it was community service, I enjoy it. That's what I was saying.
And if you've been here with us for over 200 or 300 of those hours, we thank you.
Yeah.
Less than 200, let's work a little harder at it.
Keep watching, yeah. Put in some more hours. If you're just now tuning in, though, you probably don't know, you're not familiar with some of the sayings that we have on the William Street Swap Shop, like this saying.
Watch it in your garage.
Yep, watch it in your garage.
Watch it in your garage.
Or, wasn't me. That's a big one everybody likes.
Or even don't go down there.
And then the famous one.
Zach,
that one too.
The 4 qualities I like about Zach. He's trustworthy. He's kind.
Yep.
He always has a nice word to say to somebody.
Yes.
And he's always hashtag up for whatever.
That's true. Sometimes I say nice words, I get upset about myself that I didn't say a nice enough thing. Like after we bolo tied, I think it was our crew. I said, I should have said something a little bit more nicer to Mason. I didn't really get the words out that I wanted to say.
He has never forgiven you for it. Look at him over there. He's still mad.
Just that's the situation. The 4 things I like about now you're gonna put me on the spot. I'm gonna have to think of a nice thing about Matt. The 4 things I like about Matt is he's always present. He's a leader. He's in charge of the pack like a wolf. He's funny, and he's a good friendly partner.
Oh, thanks. I
can't imagine anyone who would not want Matt as a partner in their life.
I am not a perfect man. I have many flaws.
Wow.
And I acknowledge that, and I try to make each day an opportunity for excellence and for rising above the failures of my past.
Matt, are you telling me that we're going to have more episodes than the big television phenomenon MASH?
We're going to have twice as many episodes as MASH before this whole thing's done.
Whoa.
Incredible. Unbelievable.
You do, and then this is where we always are like, why don't we have an Alan Alda impersonation?
How does he go?
He's like, crap. He's got one of those weird,
he's always talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll go down and do the swap shop today. I don't want to do 500 more episodes. Yeah. I'm happy to be here for these 500 episodes with you, Matt, and with everyone here. And by everyone, I mean
we haven't
everybody.
done it yet. We can't jinx ourselves.
That's true.
It's just getting close.
Buy a car this weekend. Hopefully that doesn't
Computer,
happen.
what episode are we on? Vaguely, roughly. Computer's shaking head. We're going to say 4 something.
Okay. Well, perfect. Very soon then. So perfect. Just in time for the spring. Just in time for the weather to be, the trees to be blossoming, the flowers to be blooming, and the sun to be shining. Yesterday, someone was shadowing. I forgot. I meant to say this on the William Street Swap Shop yesterday, but there's a young man shadowing Stephanie and Jay and Mason, the crew here, figuring out how everything is run. And I told them, I said, hey, even though you're a shadow today, I hope everything else is sunny in this show.
I bet he appreciated that.
That's funny.
Yep. I hope he put it in his essay that he wrote about his experience. Yesterday was a bonkers of an episode, though, so a lot of inappropriate, probably things he shouldn't write about in his paper, college paper.
You bring in Sasha, you get an unfiltered point of view.
That's true, yep. Good to have you back, Matt.
It's good to be back. We are entering into the Friday episode of the show. It's where we save all the excitement. I said, let's save that for Friday. Save it for Friday. Come into my office. Hey, what if we do save it for Friday? I want to make that one a really special show. We got some swaps that are coming in. We have some potential swaps.
That's right.
And we have a couple special guests today, so we hope you're going to stick around for the hour. Chill it out. Unwrap your sandwich. Eat it slowly. When you get food on the keyboard, that's okay. Just pick it. Don't mash, don't grind it into the keyboard. Just pick it up gently, daintily. If it's soup, that's a whole other thing, but you'll be fine as well.
And you'll be surprised. I didn't want to say it. We're saving it for the Friday episode. But our house band for the day are Rage Against the Machine. Arcade Fire. That's more relevant.
Okay.
Kids stuff. These, younger. Basically, Arcade Fire today was what Rage Against the Machine was, which I would say.
Yeah.
It's a big group. They've made a lot of noise.
Is there any follow-up to that promise at all, or just?
No. That's it. There's no house band today.
I like new metal.
That's all. I wanted to make a joke. That was just a joke. People who watch the show know we don't have house bands. Usually.
Right.
Sometimes we have a band like Ed Schrader who stuck around.
Yeah.
But usually we don't have bands that come in and play music with us, so it's just Matt and I. A matinee, as you would say.
We thank you for joining us.
Thanks for tuning in.
It's the William Street Swap Shop.
That's right.
My name is Matt.
And my name is Zach.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Have you thought about what you want to do for a 500 episode?
I'd like to take a day off and have the replicas host the show.
Okay. So, we could have the 500 banner across the thing, have a big party ready to happen, but all it is just the replicas, and we're off, actually. Yeah. Every now and then you see DeGero, we're at the bottom of the screen.
I want to
on a speedboat on Lake Lanier.
I want to get one of these computer whizzes from the audience, make an algorithm of all our words. Actually, this is asking for real trouble here. Don't do this.
Well, you opened up
that
the
you can
bag of chips now. You got to
essentially
eat it.
Make us say anything. Make an algorithm of the kind of stuff we talk about.
Right.
Chop up all our words into little small audio samples. Run the algorithm so that the show auto creates a swap shop experience. And then I go get in my car, drive to the coast, and walk slowly out into the ocean. Forever, maybe.
Maybe we're already at the coast, and we just walk into the ocean for an hour. See how far we could get. My idea for 500 episodes. We rent to ride the ducks. Have you ever ridden one of those at a lake?
Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain has one.
Yeah.
It's a vehicle. It's amphibious. It can drive on land and in water. So we drive it down 400 north to Lake Allatoona, North Georgia. We slide into the lake, splash, whoosh, big water. We're here everyone's on the boat having fun. And then anyone who's like, we're going to get seasick, Vic, don't worry, and I'll be driving it, we can turn it back onto land and get out of here. We don't have to broadcast it. It would just be an experience, a memory that we probably would never forget. We would broadcast it. You would want to watch that. That'd be your 500 episode.
Well, let's combine those two things or find a way.
So basically something involves water.
Conceptualize.
That's what we both want to do.
We both want water.
Yeah. The weather is
probably
getting warmer out. We want to be in the water.
It'll end up just being, we'll have to downgrade the budget and the concept until it's just a glass of water in front of us.
You could at least get a kiddie pool on the roof, and I could bring my Cocker Spaniel Petey and let him play and frolic in it.
It doesn't matter if you don't have plans this weekend. Sometimes it's good not to really have much of anything on your schedule. Some of my favorite weekends began when I had nothing planned to do, and I just followed my heart. You can do that too this weekend, beginning with tonight. Maybe read a book. Maybe show up and just be alone. Talk to a bartender somewhere, like a Charles Bukowski sort of character or something.
Yeah.
There's a million ways to experience the weekend, and all of them are valid.
What I like about it is that you don't have to be anywhere unless you have jury duty or some kind of court appointment, something that legally makes you be somewhere. But you don't have to be anywhere until Monday morning if you have to work. And if you don't have to work on Monday, then you don't have to be anywhere for until you have to work next or when you have to be in school. I like the weekends. It's good.
Gotta address some controversial material.
Yeah.
This is a hot inboxing we just received.
Okay, yeah.
We need like a breaking inbox.
Yeah. I think I hear it.
Okay. Some people are questioning sort of a fundamental character on the show named Zach, my co-host. Well, let's go ahead and get inboxed. You don't know about this. Oh yeah, okay. Breaking.
Can you
Zach's identity.
I used to do the college news at my college. Breaking news. Today we look at the news of the day.
How long did you do it in college for?
Someone's impersonating Zach. He's a swap shop host, and we hope that he is found to be innocent. Well, wait, if this is not about him, his guilty crimes, we hope that he is found to be the real Zach, is the one hosting this show. Let's go live to the reporter at the scene, Matt.
Hey, it's Matt. According to my updates, Zach, wait, why don't I get any exciting now?
Well, because
let's just get inbox, man. We gotta throw it to the tape. Throw it to the tape.
To answer your question, I did it for about a year.
RoboDongle is the emailer's name.
Okay.
And, well, this is going to shake the foundation of everything you know. RoboDongle here again with important information for the William Street Swap Shop. Turns out a rogue signal came through last night during my routine charge cycle. I haven't been able to trace the source IP address yet, but it looks like it could be embedded satellite feed. I can tell by the pixels.
Oh, interesting.
Possibly it skipped off the atmosphere from your shop's ham radio tower.
We've been meaning to get that fixed.
I know we overused the ham radio tower. Now it's all worn out.
Yeah.
You'll have to determine its authenticity for yourselves, however, as I am only the conduit and not the signal. That's like biblical. I am only the conduit and not the signal.
This is
Tips
breaking
up.
news.
And then when I saw this,
I haven't seen this. This just came in this morning?
Yeah.
Or afternoon?
It's going to make you question everything. Let's go ahead and roll RoboDongle's video of a rogue signal he received.
Hi, I'm the real Zach White. This is the real William Street Swap Shop. Welcome. Come on in. You know, there have been a lot of government conspiracies lately. This is not one of them. You can trust me. Just look at my face. I just wanted to let all you guys know that I'm okay. And I want you to be okay too. You can trust me, the real Zach White. Oh wait, I think I hear Matt as a wolf.
Whoa. I guess you got a lot of explaining to do.
Let's go to a commercial. I'm just kidding. This is an online streaming show.
We don't have any
We don't have a
commercial.
commercial. We do it for a full hour. That's it. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
What? So who are you?
Zach.
If the real... Tell us something extremely embarrassing only the real Zach would know.
Yesterday, I admitted, I told this on the William Street Swap Shop, but I'm telling it to you, Matt. But yesterday, I admitted that my mom called because her new boyfriend Gary was looking at pornography, and she found out, and she was asking me what to do about it. That's kind of embarrassing. Not embarrassing too much for me. I guess more embarrassing for him. Sorry, Gary. I've been really hamming it on, stacking it on these past few days.
I'm going to add a fifth thing I like about Zach.
Okay.
That's there's no boundaries.
No
for him.
boundaries, yeah.
Bring
But
it
how do you know?
all
See, there
to
you
the
go. That's
table.
the real Zach. That's how I proved I'm the real Zach.
It's true. Well, then who is this guy?
An imposter or somebody with really, just a really nice,
I would say that I noticed.
I mean,
this,
obviously he had more hair than me.
this couldn't be the real Zach because of his suave demeanor.
Right.
You're capable
He had a
of
good voice, though.
suaveness.
Yeah.
But he's like, hey.
Yeah.
And then he had a shirtless bolo thing.
Well, what I
going.
think happened is he practiced.
And also, I've seen your chest. It's not that hairy before.
True. Yeah. I think he practiced this probably for quite a while to do that report, and then I come in here and I just say things like, whatever's on the top of my head. So I think sometimes I do seem like I'm stuttering or mumbling, but if you put me in a room, if you put me in a basement for 24 hours, I could come up with a good speech. Yeah.
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 Should we put you in a basement for 24 hours?
Sure. This weekend I'll go in a basement. That'll be a nice live stream event. Me in a basement.
Zach trapped in a basement.
Yeah. Help. It's like I need to get out of this basement, and then people can call in and help me find items to get out. Like a whole interactive escape the room game. We talked about escape the room last
Flee the
week.
room.
Yeah, flee
You
the
could-
room. It'd be the same thing.
Sort of a primer to
Yeah.
that series.
Yeah.
I think we should take a look at an item, and we have a special guest.
Well, that's a
today. We wanna-
mystery. We're going to have to revisit it soon. I think there's
Yeah.
something there. Maybe there's another Zach out there. It's very troubling and disturbing, but I'm here, and I guess we'll find out
And we'll
what's
throw
going
this out
on.
there. Robo Dongle, if you can find any more clips of Zach, I mean, particularly, saying really incriminating things about him. No, I won't say that.
No,
Please
I mean-
keep sending us
Yeah, send
those rogue signals because
Yeah.
it's fascinating
Right.
to see this other version of Zach.
Right. Behind the scenes, actually, Mason, who does our audio, also is really good with computers, so he'd be able to decipher what's going on with the backgrounds and everything. Basically,
Yeah.
everything that you're seeing on those videos. So if Mason wants to take a look at those, keep sending them, and we'll figure out what is going on. Right here is where are we looking at here? I got confused because I thought I saw
It's a
some paella.
Miami Vice 2. I guess it's a poster or is it a tape?
Yeah,
It's like the soundtrack.
I think it's a Miami Vice 2 VHS.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Yeah. And then I think the right next to it, I was looking at the cookbook. I got confused. I thought it was a paella, like someone was actually swapping it. Because paella is meant to be shared with more than one person, so I thought it'd be a perfect swap.
Miami Vice 2, not many people remember it, but it was the sequel where they reveal who Don Johnson's real dad was, right?
Right. Yeah. And it was actually Don Johnson. Fun fact, is from Missouri, where I'm from.
Wow.
And his real dad was actually one of our coaches in high school.
Oh.
In real life, to be honest.
But who was Don Johnson's dad in Miami Vice 2? Wasn't it? It ended up being
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins in real life.
He found out
And
he was
then-
adopted. He was from the UK.
And he came out of his convertible sports car, and then he was said, do you still hear the lambs?
Yeah. The Lambs? Silence? Oh, yeah, because he was in Silence of the Lambs.
Right. They went with a more sort of psychological thriller angle to Miami Vice
Yeah.
2.
I do like Miami
I
Vice
think-
a lot, that show and the look of it, the soundtrack. Michael Mann directed the first episode, the pilot episode, who directed a lot of movies. He went on to direct Heat and Public Enemies of Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Angeline, did you watch Miami Vice? Were you ever into that?
I have the Miami Vice coin.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
they have a coin?
They have a coin?
No, but there will be one.
Oh,
But you did watch it?
I did.
Okay.
I did watch it.
Miami Vice was the original. They were the original cryptocurrency kings. there was an episode where they actually had to deal with someone was making fake counterfeit cryptocurrency, and they're like, "What is going on?" And they traveled to the future to find out about bitcoins, that sort of thing. And then they made an episode
more
about
comfortable.
it in the 80s. I think Miami Vice came out the year I was born.
Oh, wow. When were you born?
1987.
I'm old.
No, I'm just
older.
thinking. I'm referencing it. Basically, I'm just proving that I don't know anything about. I mean, I like the show. I've seen it on reruns, but I've never.
Can you wear the outfit like the Miami
I would love
Vice
to. Yeah, that'd be a new.
vest?
I think you could do it.
Can we get you in a boat?
Maybe on our 500th episode, we could be in a Ride the Ducks boat in a Miami Vice suit.
On a boat?
Yeah.
Like for your intro?
I would love to. Yeah. Matt and I shaking
we do
hands
need
on-
like a boat intro. We've done the bike
With
thing
the
long
duck?
enough.
That's what we
Yeah.
should do for our 500th episode. Is remake the intro on a boat.
Yeah.
With the
Oh, the
Miami
duck.
Vice
Yeah, yeah.
coin.
Yeah.
So, well, we're joined by a special guest today. This is like a long kind of odyssey to get you here.
Very
they heard
long.
about
It's been
our
in the mix.
they heard about our Swap Coin project.
Yeah.
Amazing
And-
project, the best project.
You guys are
We can
also
offer.
local cryptopreneurs.
I'm a blockchain developer. I have my company creating blockchain technology solutions, as well as having a podcast to educate people
You
from
want to
any point of view.
tell us your name and your podcast and all that information?
I am Angeline Wilson, the CryptoRitas, CryptoRitas.com. We have a podcast that we just, interview people that are in the space or they're learning and, bring it from any point of view. Tanya, another Rita who's not very familiar with it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Very new at this.
So what have you learned from the Crypto Ritas about, tell me the top thing about blockchain that you didn't know before?
I actually learned how to explain it in a layman's term so that the elementary person, a pre-K, could actually understand it.
Okay.
Since I can't.
Right. Well, sometimes.
When she was trying to tell me, it was like, all I heard was Charlie Brown's teacher, wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
wah, 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 and I was like, what block, what? Crypto, what? And so I had to kind of do my own research and figure that
Yeah.
out myself.
And now you guys are the leading, you have your own coin, correct?
Rita Coin for
The
trivia.
Rita Coin.
We don't know.
Wow.
We haven't done a trivia yet, but we're going to.
Okay. And so what's the connection between Ritas and coins?
Well, at some point, I'm going to build a decentralized application for alcohol distribution. There's a lot of counterfeit in wine and tequila, and I love. I used to love tequila. As
Yeah.
I've gotten older, I like margaritas because you can mix it up, don't have to taste it. But as I've learned, there's a lot of counterfeit. And so when I was talking to Tanya as I was building these other projects, I was like, I want to have fun. How do I have fun? I'm an awkward 37-year-old mom, and I like talking, but I'm like charades with it to get people to understand. So
Yeah.
let's have a show and bring in different point of views, and let's call it cater to margaritas, right?
All right.
Have
Yeah.
some drinks while we're talking.
So it's a
Sounds
Friday ep. You're going to walk us through both blockchain and margarita. Have you already mixed this
perfect
margarita
union.
here? Or
It's
is it-
ready to
It's
go.
ready
We
to
just
go.
have to plug it in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
we
think the
forgot the
drink.
drinks.
I think the drinks.
Okay.
Dan the man.
Let me just find a stinger for it.
Okay.
So it's the perfect union of cryptocurrency and margaritas. Two of the funnest things
recreational.
that are hot right now.
Not to forget
alcohol
the Swap
drinking.
Coin, one of the best
Right.
creations of Adult Swim,
Oh, thank you.
and the Swap Show.
Can I just drink this?
I haven't
It's
mixed
really
it yet,
sweet.
so
So
you may be talking crypto in your own lingo after you drink that by yourself. So let's go for it.
And now, how many ounces is this margarita? About 400 or?
How many tokens is it worth?
Probably a good 20.
So you've aligned the value of your cryptocurrency with margaritas. Is that the idea eventually, or are you?
It's almost sort of what you cater to your audience is for fun and education.
Yeah.
We're still new in the podcast world, and once we hit probably 10, we'll start doing trivia. Like, listen to our podcast, you'll get a coin,
Okay.
and then maybe figure out if it's really worth anything. Probably not, but it's worth something to us because we can drink,
We have a
talk,
blast
and
doing it.
educate women or anybody that wants to understand it. Because, like I told the ladies, they're really listening to them because they may know little. And
We're
I'm more the
getting
tech.
educated.
I'm more the tech framework.
When you smell this, it like made me gag.
So we're gonna get you a gag coin.
Right, a gag coin. Cease and desist.
That's a coin you do not want, people.
No, no
not
gag
want it.
coins. Just swap coins, Rita coins. And what? So when you're swapping crypto, or we swap coins, but how do you hope to exchange coins? You said it's trivia based.
Just like I said, just fun, getting people as an incentive to say, hey, I got this coin. It's probably not really
Right.
worth anything, but
Yeah, yeah.
It will
Don't
be worth,
sell yourself
it
short.
will be worth something.
something one day I would say the 3 letters SEC. But it's just really for fun.
Okay, yeah.
Because you want to have some fun while you're doing something. Why
Yeah.
not?
And
Why not
maybe
have
try and
Yeah.
make millions of dollars in the process, behind the
That's-
scenes.
but not with the gag coin.
Right. We put a swap coin inside of here, so we're gonna drink it.
We're gonna drink
once
it
it gets
down.
mixed, and then we'll have
And it
swap
turns
coins
into a
all
Rita
inside of
coin.
our book.
Literally in there.
Yeah.
It turns into a Rita coin.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Now, Tanya, you said you've learned how to explain blockchain technology to people who are elementary.
I'm still
age.
learning, but yes, the way I've kind of described.
Well, can we do a thing here?
Sure.
I'd like for you to explain it to our audience who might not know it, or anyone out
Okay.
there. And at the same time, can we mix the margarita right as you're about to get to something important that people can understand?
How do
So
you do
you're gonna go ahead and-
alcohol?
But it really is a one-stop shop with this machine.
Okay.
We
This
put
is
this.
a
We need to
nice
put this
machine.
in first.
Yeah.
If
Where do you
can.
put it at?
I'm gonna let you figure that out.
Okay.
No, we put it under here.
Okay.
Let's,
this come
oh,
off?
so that it
Oh,
mixes
I
it
see.
in the lower area.
And I'm not sure if I put too much liquid, so we'll see, right?
Yeah.
Back away.
I'll drink it.
And now, wait, before you flick the switch, let's start talking about how blockchain works. Just give me the layman's version of this.
How I've described this was like piggy banks,
There you go. That's
Uh-huh.
different piggy banks, and then what you can do is you can always actually put this information in.
Uh-huh. Now keep
Like, so one piggy bank holds all your medical information, one piggy bank holds all your photos,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and everybody else can put all this information in, but you're the only one who has the key
wait, let's keep going.
to take it out. And so it really kind of keeps it from being hackable. So it really helps.
Is it safe?
Yes, actually it is. I think it's safer than a lot of things that we've got going on right now.
But like, how do I know that I have any value in the actual blockchain? Like, what does blockchain even mean?
That I couldn't answer. That's when I go and
Is it
direct it to her.
More important to have a 401k or trying to divest in cryptocurrency?
That's when we need to turn that back on when you ask that question.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay. Just one.
Oh.
You have to press it once.
Oh, okay.
It's a man with directions. You got to press it once.
Wait, press what?
I can't see.
Oh, it's a shave or blend.
You pick
I like shave.
the blend
dice.
coin.
Blend coin.
Oh wait.
RoboDongle says,
Wait,
watch your
ice
beard
anything
when
we
you
have to-
do
we
the
have to-
shave setting.
I have to press,
That.
and then we
Okay.
press it back on.
So I noticed the ice was starting to move at the top.
Yeah, when does the ice immerse itself?
Just got to look
Or is
at
it
it.
supposed to... Did I break it?
Very, very big ice, smooth and slippery.
Oh,
If you guys have questions, 413-961-4263. If you want to know anything about margaritas or how blockchain works, we got a special episode.
It's basically how cryptocurrency works.
We're discussing crypto while blending margaritas today. It's a special app.
Oh shoot! Oh, it stopped on its own. Stop!
So it starts-
Okay. I saw it spilling out the top. I thought it was going to
It's
come
where
out.
the gag coin comes in.
Yeah. Gag coin. It was. It's like a creature on its own power. That when the ice was being shaved, I was afraid there'd be a monster inside of there.
Do you want me to do the honors?
Yeah, please. I trust you. Our first ceremonial.
First official initial margarita offering in person ever.
Oh my goodness.
There's alcohol in this.
You'll find out. You want more?
Yeah, sure. It's Friday.
No alcohol, but just like a 1,000 milligrams of horse
Tranquilizer.
hormone.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
HGH.
Yeah.
Human growth hormone.
Ooh, there's some ice that got left and I dropped it in there. That's pretty good.
That's the ice coin.
Oh, good.
It's not worth much.
It smells really great.
And I'm not driving, so
Oh, good.
fill her up. There you go.
So we wanted to go ahead and drop a little bit of a surprise on you.
Oh,
Because of your generosity in sharing your margaritas and your knowledge with us, we'd like to swap you 2 swap coins for these margaritas.
Excellent.
Wow.
Yes.
Can we cheers on
Yay.
that?
Cheers.
Can we cue the swap coin animation, please? With this sip, we seal the bond between the swap coin and the Rita coin.
Woo!
And you have to always look in the eyes when you cheers, or else you're going to have 7 years of bad luck on the cryptocurrency stock market.
Oh,
Excelsior,
we don't want that to happen.
and may your swap coins be ever fruitful. Now that's what I call
Pretty good.
TGIF. Very nicely done.
We did. People were wondering what's going to happen with our cryptocurrency. And we finally are making another step for it because I'm thinking Rita Coin's going to take off. We're going to get your Rita Coins when they become valuable. Matt and I will have, you have 2 of our swap coins, and we can get the Rita Coins. We'll make a lot of money off of it.
2 words, Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. We can afford the suits like the characters in Miami Vice.
And the
my
boat,
favorite
duck boat.
characters.
And the duck boat.
He lives on a houseboat in that show. I would love to live on the houseboat.
Let's do both.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to finish this whole thing before the end of the show.
Either that or I take the coins away from you.
Okay. Oh, so I have to finish the margarita before the show ends? It's like the Saw movies.
Wait, can
They
we
have
get
their own
tight on Zach
cryptocurrency
again
too.
and just flash forward to about 4 hours later after the show's over? And
You want me
just-
to pretend 4 hours
just-
later?
just pretend you've been drinking these margaritas for 4 hours and what fun you're having with these guys.
You just lost a coin for spilling it.
Having a great time. Wow!
Get to the last drop.
To the last drop.
Bad boy.
Ramble on about what good friends you can tell you'll be forever. after all
Thank you
these-
so much, Angie.
Thank
for
you.
coming by. Yeah, this is so good. I'm really happy to have you here, and I think this is a great thing that we could become really great friends.
I don't think you can talk right now.
I think you put way too much tequila in there.
No, I'm fine. I'm cheating.
If you
I'm
guys...
just, it's method acting.
Right.
It's
The
what
slur
Daniel
coin.
Lewis
Slur
said.
coin.
They call it these days.
Yep, the slur coin. Everything is a crypto coin now.
It's like the diaper coin. Getting my son to diaper, train him,
Right,
take it back,
right.
give him a big boy coin.
So today could...
No. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wow. Today could actually be a good... Today...
You just lost a coin.
I lost my train of thought.
Okay,
No,
you can stop pretending to be drunk.
No, okay. Today will be really good because they do the Kodak did a thing where they announced their stock. They did an ICO and they just put crypto in it, and then they got a big stock. So today we could post on Swap Shop and CryptoRitas. Hey, we just announced our own joint partnership.
Yeah.
That should launch our coin way higher to that.
Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Mm.
I actually now I stopped pretending and it started to hit more. I thought it was just weak. I
No
thought they were
pretending.
weak. I didn't think there was much. I was like, oh, there's probably just a little bit of tequila in there, but I can feel it. And I have a meeting at like 3:30 today.
You're welcome.
I'll be fine.
Zach, tell me about these irregularities in the expense report for Q2.
Well, I needed new jeans, so I bought jeans at Top Man at Lenox Mall on the corporate card. I did do that, but only because it was for the show. It was
Yeah,
for
it's for
William
the
Street
show.
Swap Shop.
Wait,
They
you
ne-
bought your jeans for
yeah,
the show?
we needed I needed new jeans. If I'm going to do the show on Wednesdays, walking around in nice jeans, I need to have jeans.
You're
Can I
only
ask
going to
for
wear
mom
them.
jeans?
You only wear them when you're on screen, though, right?
Right. I never wear them at home or on dates or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
We trust you.
Then you'd have to expense them.
But it's called an outfit.
Yeah,
So
it's part of the costume.
it's part of the costume.
Right.
That was one of the genius ideas when we first started doing Swap Shop was we said, let's get a costume that we would wear outside of work. I wear this all the time. So I can buy...
Oh,
basically, one good way to save money, you don't have to spend all your money on clothes. You could just keep getting clothes expensed and paid for, and you just wear them on your show, and then that's it.
Well, that's
Crypto
what we did with
expense.
our shirts.
Oh, CryptoRitas, yeah.
Doritos. So.
It's like almost looks like crypto is running for president and Ritas are running for vice president.
Mm.
Oh.
Vice president.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're president.
Okay, good. No, I mean like like a campaign, a presidential campaign.
Running for crypto office.
Yeah.
2018.
So on your podcast, tell me the name of it again. Is it just CryptoRitas?
CryptoRitas.
And you discuss with people who are sort of new to the cyber the cryptocurrency space and the blockchain space, what it's all about? And
Well, we have people come on that talk about actual projects they're working on or that they have worked on. Whether they're somebody I just talked to called Reputation Check. She's building something for like SAG-AFTRA. For ethics, and then sometimes we have somebody come on who's the crypto tax girl, and she talked about what to do with your taxes, right? Because it's so new.
Yeah.
So we bring people on that or have experience, whether they're just a crypto investor or they're just somebody on the streets that does have a lot of investment in cryptocurrency or build something with decentralized applications. But the ladies wanted to bring a variety of knowledge, whether they didn't have any or they did, so that people coming on feel comfortable saying, I don't know anything either,
Right.
or I know a lot and maybe I can learn from it.
So no experience necessary to join the crypto Ritas.
You can get
Except
a Rita
that you
Coin
have to be a
when you
woman.
learn.
Sorry?
And
You have to be a woman.
Okay, good.
so
Yeah.
To be a Rita?
Yeah.
We can always figure that out.
Oh, I guess we could.
All Ritas
I
matter.
enjoy
if
hanging
you
out
ever
with
had
you.
an
so I'd like to
honorary
be-
dude,
Yeah.
Could I be
Well, we
your
can be an
honorary
honorary
Yeah.
Rita.
Rita? Okay, good.
okay.
We can be an honorary Rita.
Find
good to
your
have
inner
a-
Rita.
It's good to have a code and a sort
Yeah.
of a vision for
Yeah.
your thing. So.
I'll press the
We
button
don't-
on the blender whenever you need.
Yeah.
I'll just come in, I'll walk in, I'll press the button, and then I'll leave.
I think he did a good job. He got really close up and he knew when to press
Yeah.
that button.
I like the sound of blenders. That
Get the
just
button
interesting.
coin.
So we made the blockbuster deal happen. We got the Ritas and also 2 Rita coins, correct?
Yes.
And you guys
2
got 2
cups.
swap coins. So our fates are intertwined now in the crypto space,
Right.
the rapidly evolving cryptocurrency
Rabbit hole.
sphere.
Yes. Call it the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
There is a crypto song called Rabbit Hole, so.
Someone made a song, a crypto song?
Yes.
Team Hodl.
Oh, wow. So basically with cryptocurrency, I could open up my wallet. There's no physical currency. So basically I'm just saying, I'm a crypto billionaire, and people are Bitcoin billionaire. So how do you prove it? And I'd say, I pull out my wallet. You
Well,
have a
it
digital wallet is where I was.
digital wallet, but you
Yeah.
really want to have a hardware wallet if you're a billionaire.
Okay.
Because there's a lot
hardware?
of hardware wallet. It
Yeah.
almost looks like a USB.
Okay.
Especially if you have, a large amount of, like Bitcoin, because, who wants to do all the work and figuring out what your private and public key are on
Yeah.
a digital wallet? It's a
So
lot of work.
Probably in the future, like a Fast and Furious movie will probably involve them stealing like Vin Diesel's crypto hardware wallet.
Only if it's on a Miami Vice boat.
Okay, yeah. We need to take his wallet. He's got a lot of money. We could buy a lot of cars with that.
Because you just took it out of your wallet, they may steal it because you have it
Okay,
in
yeah.
your physical wallet.
I could be like a Jason Statham kind of character.
I see that.
Yeah. One time I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, and her dad was like, "We're going to see Fast and Furious, and all the characters don't have hair." And he's like, "Yeah, they're kind of like you, Zach," and pointed at me. But he didn't invite me to go see the Fast and Furious film with him.
So what'd you do? Did you go see it later?
No, I stayed at their house and watched their dog for them. Even my girlfriend was like, "I'm
Wait,
gonna go."
Your girlfriend went?
Yeah,
I
but
think you need to drink a little
I
bit
think
more.
I think they were telling me like you could come, but they didn't really. He's like, he didn't really like invite me like to my face because I was new in the relationship. I don't think they like really wanted. He didn't even really look at me. Like I was over there, and he was like, "So we're going to see Fast and Furious, right? All right, come on, I got tickets." And then he kind of, as he turned, he was kind of like, and then he.
Except
left
you.
me.
It's not you, it's me. Keep drinking.
That's sorry, I didn't mean to hijack
When we
that.
title this episode later, it's going to be the Zach Gets Crunk on
No,
Margarita's
no.
episode.
Crunk coin,
I'm
crunk
fine.
coin.
But that is an interesting
I think we
episode
got
to do.
more.
Maybe a late night show we could do where if we've been drinking, have callers administer like a. We were not driving while intoxicated, but swapping an SWI test. We're swapping while, and then you have to do. They give me a test to find out if I'm actually sober or a swapper. I'm a sober swapper.
What do they get?
They get the peace of mind knowing that I'm not.
They don't get a swap coin for
Well,
helping
they would get
you?
a swap coin for helping me. Absolutely.
Do they get the Rita coin if they've had too much, or you'd have?
Yeah, they would get a Rita coin and a swap coin, and then if I still have a little bit left to drink, I fail the test, I would mail them this, put tinfoil over it and mail this to them.
What if we call it SwappaRita?
Ooh, that's a good one.
SwappaRita.
Like a swap Rita coin.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a ICO planned for when you're going to launch your... I was going to say spring is margarita
IMO?
season. It's probably a good
I
time to...
I do have a game coming out called Crypto Veggies.
Oh.
Okay.
That's one of the projects I have. So we are having an initial veggie offering right now.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Wow.
Sprouting soon.
Yes.
You seem like you have a lot of coals in the fire. You're an entrepreneur
It's burning.
as well as
The burning coin.
Yeah.
I get texts from her like at all hours of the night. Hey, I need you to work on this. Hey, I thought about this.
That's
Yeah.
good. You're active.
Okay, I'm asleep right now.
You do what you have to do to get those swap coins.
Yeah, absolutely.
that's how Steve
love
Jobs was, from what I
Right.
understand.
Yeah.
Very
Even
into the ideas, pushing them out there, getting people
Code
on
at night,
board. Yeah.
wake up.
Kanye
and-
West even had a thing where he said, "I don't want to work with anyone who's too I forget what he said, the word he called them, but too like normal to work at not work at 3 a.m. He's like, if I want to work
Right.
at 3 a.m., I want to work with someone who wants to work at 3 a.m.
You become less normal when you are working
Right.
at 3 a.m. too. But that brings up to an initial music offering that we
Yeah.
could probably have.
There we go. Everything is crypto now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is just a reminder for those watching at home that we do have a swap coin. And to earn a swap coin, the quickest way you can do it is if you help swap an item. Or not help swap one, if you do swap an item.
We actually have a potential swap. You guys will look this over with us, and then we have a second guest
That's
today.
right.
This is
Okay.
like a
Yeah.
action-packed day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So will you stick around for this potential swap and tell us what you think?
Okay.
And then we'll
Bring
get
on
ready to
our
have our
next guest.
second guest on here.
Cool.
Computer, can we go ahead and roll today's first potential swap? All right, so we have Geek Outlet. She makes these custom glow-in-the-dark shells,
Ooh, cool.
and she's offering them to Sauce Lobster, who has this book. It's called Seconds, a graphic novel. So we have sort of a custom illuminated keepsake / lighting device.
Can I ask questions?
Sure, for the
Is it like
graphic novel.
a nightlight? Because it looks like it would hurt you.
Yeah. Kind of like
I
little
think
laser
it's-
beams.
You could use it
Don't
as a
let my kids
nightlight.
get mad at
Yeah.
me. I might throw it.
It's got a little.
That
very
would hurt you.
dec-
That would hurt you.
It's
if you
very
throw it.
decorative. You can
Don't
hang
do
it
that
in
at
your,
home.
your apartment or on your deck if you need like a little bit of. I
like
sometimes
Ruby
just need a
Falls.
little extra light. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She lives up there. She's from
Yeah.
Chattanooga.
Oh, so
Maybe
Inspired
that's
by
where
it.
she got it.
Yeah.
Very good.
Or kryptonite.
So if you were Sauce Lobster with this graphic novel called Seconds, I'm not familiar with this one. Would you take the swap for the illuminated shells?
I have a lot of questions on the name.
Uh-huh.
Graphic novel.
And seconds.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking like graphic, like pornographic?
No, I just.
No, it's just a cartoon.
See, that's where my mind
Sorry,
went.
glass.
No,
No,
that's just.
um,
I was thinking. I know what. I was just. Sorry.
I would
Nothing
have to.
weird.
I'd have to want to. I'd have to read it first if it was me.
Right.
At
Yeah.
least give me
Well,
the
it's
first page and the last page.
#1 New York Times bestseller. Yeah, like almost like how you could do on like a
Yeah.
website where you can read. Let me read the pages and check out the index, the special things.
Yeah.
It's based on the author of the Scott Pilgrim series.
Oh.
So Scott Pilgrim's like kind of like a young adult,
Brian Lee O'Malley.
Yeah, 14, 15-year-old probably would be appropriate. But it's a older people and younger people like it.
I just think the lights look amazing. It looks like kryptonite. It may hurt you if it is a nightlight. And that book, I just need
I need more.
I need
More info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say I think Sauce Lobster should take this swap because it's rare that you get something crafted by hand so meticulously on our show, at least. We often get, mass-produced things.
Right.
like margaritas.
But I think the value of something homemade, is that
Homemade
much more.
margaritas.
This has been, I learned a lot about margaritas and myself.
Have you even drank some of that?
I know.
Well,
I don't think you're.
like Zach, I have an important meeting later
gotcha.
today.
Well, one of
Okay,
us is
we'll
more
forgive you
responsible than the other, though.
Mine's a little more.
Yeah, mine's more-
I can't hide on this one. I
Right,
gotta really
right.
be
Yeah.
upfront.
Well, you need to finish it later.
Yeah.
boys.
Definitely.
Please,
Put it in the
Put it
fridge.
in the freezer. or fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on the Crypto Ritas,
Thank you.
Tanya and Angeline.
Thank you.
Thank
Check
you,
out their
Angeline. Thank you,
podcast.
Tanya.
Thank you.
Your podcast is wherever fine
Tanya.
podcasts are found, or just Google it.
CryptoRitas.com. We are on Podbean as well as, I believe, iTunes now.
Cool.
All right.
Look us up.
We could just cut the audio out of this and put it up as a podcast episode.
That's right. Let's do it.
The first 3 minutes though will just be the machine.
Yeah. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Well, it's been so nice talking to you.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming
Thank you.
by.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you so
for having
much.
us.
Thank you.
And we're going to play
Miami
you out
Vice.
with the 12 hole. That'll all make sense in a sec.
Yeah. I'm gonna unplug this for you. Okay.
All right. We've got,
Big change of pace.
Very big
big
change.
day.
Yeah.
But a good change of pace.
Those of you who've been watching the show for a while, we used to have a segment called the Platinum Collection.
Right. That's the
premise-
top stuff from William Street.
Yeah.
You know.
It's an internal all-star, such as our friend Chris. You know him from Stupid Morning Bullshit, from the adultswim.com website, and from Saved by the Band, a leading musical entity
A cover artist.
in Atlanta here
Yeah.
and beyond.
One of the top cover artists in the 30307.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's my zip code too.
Yeah. I got a show tonight, but I also know there's like a going away party.
Yeah, for Zach
So
Crane.
that I'm fighting against.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting to see anybody, but that's all right.
Well, you can plug the show to the audience today, so
Yeah, if anyone lives within driving distance of Venkman's in the old
can-
4th Ward, Atlanta, just come on out.
you can
We're gonna-
fly even.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
buy
if you
the
could
ticket
fly,
now.
if you could
could
fly
make it.
in, or I mean, if you like 90s music or 80s music or one song from the 70s, it's gonna be a good time.
You might even see. It might be an after party.
Are you allowed to tell
It
us
might be,
which
yeah.
which song from the 70s, or should we just keep it?
I
at-
mean, it's Cheap Trick. I
Oh,
think there
okay.
might be some Trick.
Yeah.
I call him Trick.
Mama's all right.
The other one,
Oh,
though.
okay.
I Want You to Want Me.
Yeah.
But I prefer Surrender, but for a
Okay.
party audience, I Want You to Want Me.
Okay. That's more of a hit.
Yeah.
And we also want to thank you for this shirt. Is so on brand. We're the Duck Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I realized I'd be coming on, I held on to this one, and it's great. I just want to show everybody it's Ducks, Kings of the Sky.
It's true. They
Is
are.
that purely its own thing? It's not tethered to a band or something?
No.
It's just its own sentiment?
No, there's a comedian. It was in his feed. I think his name's JC Caitlin, and you can find this shirt online. Just type Ducks, Kings of the Sky, and I assume it should be like the top result. I'd be
That's not
surprised if it weren't.
You're not getting kickbacks for that.
No,
are you?
no, I wish.
Just
I
purely
wish.
a fan.
Yeah, I saw this and I was like, well, I gotta weasel my way onto the swap shop for sure.
When you bought it and added to cart, did it make a duck noise like?
No, but that now that it didn't, it seems wasteful.
No, no.
Can
Missed
you imagine
opportunity.
the check you would get, or the Venmo deposit for the royalties from brand influencing the Ducks shirt? It's
That's what
like-
I am.
It'd be like a 40-cent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be pretty good deal.
I should put this on my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram if you want. I just put pictures of my cats and whatever horror movies I'm watching.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I should I explain why I'm here?
Yeah, yeah.
or, like-
Let's run the Platinum Collection intro. We
Okay.
have a rarely get to roll that one. Go ahead and set this one up, computer.
Well, here it is. This is a sharper image
Wait, this is Sharper Image?
Sharper Image.
Fully
Really?
articulated. I didn't.
Fully articulated robotic
From Planet of the
chimpanzee
Apes.
head.
Yeah.
I always mess it up. Is it a monkey chimpanzee?
Yeah.
This was given to me a couple Christmases ago from friends who no longer talk to me.
Oh, shoot.
And they
Must be painful to look at.
yeah. And it does work. If you know, it's one
Wait,
thing
this
to
is
just, it's one thing to just look at it,
Right.
and it's like it's very eerie,
It's a nice
very realistic. It has like rubbery skin that you can push into.
Yeah.
ties the room together.
It really does. But when you turn it on, that's when the magic
Yeah,
happens.
I've never actually seen it work.
Mm. Holy cow.
What the heck?
And not only that, but there's a remote control you can use to just be its god. So you just
Make
press. I'll let you do this. You can just press certain buttons and just make
Okay.
it make sounds.
Oh my gosh. Put it in your kitchen. Put it in your bedroom. Doesn't matter where.
Tell them all about it.
The
Show them who you are.
That's really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah. I could play with it all day.
I know, and with this antenna, I mean, presumably you can be across the room. You don't have to
Yeah.
be nearby.
A good
you
way
could
to prank your
literally be
friends.
over at a freaking Java Vino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the coffee shop near Zach that sells wine and coffee.
Yep. If you're not
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
leave your house, and you know how they do it in the movies where like they put stuffed underneath their bed pillows, so they think their parents think they were gone. You could put that underneath your pillow and then be controlling it while you're out late.
Yeah,
Like, what in the heck? Oh,
that's-
you're just
I-
watching the new Planet of the Apes film.
Yeah, I just like the idea. This is just set up, and you're behind like a plant. You're
Yeah.
just watching it happen, and you're just like, can you believe this? I've had this at the office for a couple years since I started working here, and when just quick work story. But when I was
Yeah.
walking in, I had it in a big plastic bag,
Yeah.
and I was walking in next to Mike Lazo, who at that point I hadn't spoken to very much.
Yeah.
So he just kind of looks at me in the giant bag and he goes, "What's that? Your lunch?" I'm like, "No." And then I thought, "Oh, this will be a good story for Mike Lazo." I'm like, "Actually, it's a big robotic monkey head." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I've seen those. There's like 3 of them in the office." And he's right. If
Oh, yeah.
you walk around, there are 3 to 4 of them, but mine is by far in the best condition, and
Absolutely.
it works.
I never even knew it was
There's
a-
broken
I've never-
monkey heads
Yeah, those
everywhere.
are all busted. Yeah.
All the ones here are, broken. They have no remote.
They're all busted. So
Yeah.
I should explain why I brought this here from the
Yeah.
Platinum Collection, because I was perusing the swap shop, and I came across something I desperately would like to trade for. So
Ah.
if we could pull it up.
Yeah. Computer, let's go ahead and load. There it is.
There
this
it
one
is.
jumped out at me too. I was like, really? Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I must apologize to Vist. He wanted to swap a fidget cube, but I don't like the color scheme on it.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Vist. But this guitar is a Gretsch. I love the color. And in addition to all the singing I do a lot of singing on the streams here, but I love to rip it up and play
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
hot, meaty guitar.
Yeah.
So I think if you traded me this guitar for this monkey, it would be in good hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This
and
is
I
great.
believe we put it out there to do a barrel roll. He's the swapper of this item. And I believe you said you're going to sweeten the deal, right? Is that
Yeah.
am I spoiling it too soon here?
absolutely. I wanted to show you barrel roll, is it?
Do a
Yeah.
barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
Yeah.
I wanted you to feel secure in knowing that your guitar would go to a good home. So I've prepared a little shred version of the swap shop theme with the help of Mason, who helps me with all of my musical endeavors here at the streams.
Helps with a lot of
Mason,
people.
These-
He is my
We
recorder
have our
engineer.
two musical geniuses in
Yeah.
one place today.
He stares at me while I do take after take fish
Yeah.
lyrics. So thank you, Mason.
Thanks,
But yes, we have I think a sweet ass version
Heck
of the
yeah.
theme. So
Yeah.
I hope you like this.
There's a little video to
and
go
Zach
along
made
with
a little
it.
video for
Zach
it.
made a little
Yeah,
video, so I
multimedia.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Powerful.
Thank you for making that.
It really
All
enhances.
the guitar parts were played with your current guitar on that, right?
Yeah, all my current, and I can only think that the Gretsch would have brought out untold soulfulness, or
Right.
maybe I would have played even faster.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But that song, I will only give to you if you do the swap. It will not be available. I mean, I guess someone could rip it from
Right.
the
It's
sh-
a Wu-Tang,
like,
a Wu-Tang Clan
Yeah.
sort of thing. We're
It's
just gonna
a
make
Wu-Tang
one
Clan
file.
scenario.
Could we
Yeah,
actually
one
put
file.
it? I could drive it up. Can't you take your music to Jack White's record company in Nashville?
We were
and make
talking
it,
about
that's a
this.
great
So
yeah.
maybe we
idea.
could take it up there and press it. I drive through there every now and then on my way back to Missouri, so I could take it up there for you, press it for you, send you a copy of it on vinyl.
So there it is. Like
Even
so,
better.
So you have your robotic monkey head.
Yep.
Yes.
You have this sweet song, which honors the swap shop.
And if you want this
And it'll be
video
on
on Blu-ray,
vinyl.
I'll also give them a
We
Blu-ray.
could put it on Blu-ray. We
Yeah.
could put it on cassette.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can make a single. It's more of a single than a cassette,
Yeah.
don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we could probably make artwork and all that stuff. So
Absolutely.
the deal is for the Gretsch, and let's make it happen.
Yeah. And if you're there, you got 1 minute to call Robo roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Barrel
Like a
roll.
Robo dongle.
Yeah.
Do a barrel roll. 404 or 413-961-4263.
But
See
do
if
we
we
just
can
have
get
a minute? I mean, would he? Is
No,
this
he,
open?
this
yeah,
is
yeah,
an
yeah.
open
extended.
thing.
Yeah, this
We
is
sent him an
extended,
email
yeah.
like, "Hey, tune in. We got a special offer for
Yeah.
you." So we'll see if he's out there watching.
Yeah,
but
it's a
if
nice
not,
Friday. He could be pre-gaming for the weekend or something like that, and I
Yeah.
understand that. So, speaking of which, are there any more of these margaritas?
Yeah,
that-
there's some over.
Oh,
I drank
man.
all mine. I wanted to finish it before the show.
Don't you have a meeting at 3?
I do, yeah. At 3:30, I should be fine. Drink a lot of water before the meeting, and then I'll eat some Skittles or something.
somebody
some
make
sugar.
the gif of when Zach just said, "I drank all mine."
Do you want to?
Oh yeah.
So we may not hear from Do a Barrel Roll, but we can just take it out today.
But this
Or-
will be up on the. This is extended for. It's not.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no time on it.
Yeah, and we can put this in the swap shop just to look at. So if
Yeah.
you want to do that, but I really just want the guitar.
Yeah. All right. This has been the Platinum Collection. It really is something special. You're gonna get. Oh. Hello.
Hey, so this isn't Do a Barrel Roll. This
Oh,
is
okay.
actually Sauce Lobster. Eli from Texas.
Hey man, how you
Hey.
doing?
We've got a deal with Geek Outlet.
Oh okay.
Oh, nice, wonderful.
Oh.
That's
you
a
have
good
me
way
on
to
the edge
end
of my
the,
seat. Yeah,
end the
I thought it was a deal
episode.
for
That is
yeah.
a deal.
So we have a deal for the first potential swap that we looked at for the glowing shell for your graphic novel, not to be confused with the other kind of graphic things.
Right.
people- yeah.
Well, that's a great way to end the show
Yeah.
too. And Chris, thanks for coming out. And
Thanks for having me.
We
Great
will keep
work
this
on the
open. We'll
on
make
the
sure
shred.
Barrel Roll knows about
Yeah,
this.
we'll clip out. We'll send it to him. I think that's a good offer, and I can't wait to see what he says.
Well, thanks
Or
for
she says.
giving me this opportunity, guys.
Yeah. Thank
and
you.
Sauce Lobster, you want to make a shaking sound since you just made a deal as well? We'll. Oh, do we have a little? There it is. We did it.
Congratulations to Geek Outlet and Sauce Lobster on their successful deal. We'll make an animation for a Monday.
May I?
Yes,
Yes.
jump right in there.
Please get on top and make a hand sound, Sauce Lobster.
Check out Chris tonight if you're in the Atlanta area at Venkman, Saved by the Band. We'll be back Monday. Have a great weekend.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.